Magic the Gathering's latest expansion, March of the Machine, is the dramatic conclusion of the 4-part Phyrexian story arc. In addition to introducing a new card type and mechanic, March of the Machine is the culmination of a war between the evil legions of Phyrexia and, frankly, everyone else in the multiverse. All of existence is at stake, so we're breaking down the villains invading the multiverse, the heroes big and small fighting to save it, and how every world became a battleground. The War Against Forexia began last year in Dominaria United, when a small force of Phyrexians invaded the plane of Dominaria to undermine the plans of a heroic group of planeswalkers known as the Gatewatch. A network of Phyrexian sleeper agents destroyed the Silex, an ancient bomb that the Gatewatch aimed to use against the plane of New Phyrexia. In Brothers' War, the Gatewatch embarked on a desperate mission to learn how to activate the Silex so they could use a duplicate made by the artificer Saheeli. Teferi, a wise time mage, projected his spirit back in time thousands of years ago to when the original Silex was detonated to end the Brothers' War. They learned how the bomb worked, but at great cost, as Teferi became stuck in Zhalfir, his homeland that was stranded outside of time centuries ago. Finally, the assembled strike team invaded New Phyrexia in Phyrexia All Will Be One, but their mission failed as half of the planeswalkers were converted into Phyrexian agents. The remaining Gatewatch was too late. The Phyrexian invasion was already underway. In his final act before succumbing to corruption, Jace detonated the new Silex anyway. But right before it exploded, it was taken beyond reality by Elspeth, a night planeswalker who has fought Phyrexia many times. She's presumed dead, and the few surviving members fled to warn other planes of the invasion. March of the Machine picks up right here, with the beginning of the Phyrexian invasion of the multiverse. The leader of Phyrexia, Elesh Norn, seeks to convert every living thing and every plane into a Phyrexian empire in accordance with the Argent Etchings, the religious texts that guide her zealous ambitions. Using the sap of the World Tree from Kaldheim, a plane inspired by Norse mythology, she has constructed Realmbreaker, the invasion tree. Realmbreaker allows Elesh Norn to march her armies into every single world at once. Once in another world, monsters called Converter Beasts capture people in their cage-like backs and bathe them in glistening oil, the main vector of Phyrexian contagion and corruption. This means the heroes on every plane are not only fighting these invaders, but their own former allies. Meanwhile, characters converted over the last few sets are back in the story. Phyrexianized planeswalkers Tamayo, Ajani, Nahiri, Luca, and Vraska lead assaults on various planes while the Phyrexian angel Atraxa takes on the gangster city of New Capenna. Things look bad for life everywhere. But one planeswalker has not given up hope. Against all odds, Chandra has decided to march back to New Phyrexia and burn Realmbreaker to the ground, alone if she must. Thankfully, she doesn't, as the Dryad planeswalker Ren and her current symbiont named Seven join in on the assault. Ren believes she can merge with and guide the invasion tree, forming Ren and Realmbreaker. While she struggles to hold off the tree's corruption, Chandra comes face to face with the Phyrexianized version of Nissa, her former Gatewatch ally. While Phyrexia is turning allies against each other, enemies are joining together to defend against a common foe. On the Inventor Paradise of Kaladesh, corrupt cop Baral and skyship pirate Kari Zev fight side by side despite hating each other. There are many team-up cards like this showcasing unlikely pairs of characters fighting for survival. March of the Machine also introduces battle cards, double-face cards that you give to an opponent to fight over before they grant a powerful spell to the victor. While most battles show Phyrexia invading another plane, one depicts a pivotal moment in the story. Invasion of New Phyrexia shows the return of Zhalfir, reunited with the timeline by Ren and Realmbreaker. Teferi himself leads his people into this climactic battle on Elesh Norn's own turf. No final battle would be complete without the return of Elspeth, who did not die. She's now embracing her destiny as an angel and is ready to defend against the multiverse in a showdown with her nemesis, Elesh Norn. Will Magic's oldest villains finally triumph? Or do our heroes have what it takes to stop us all from playing Phyrexia the Gathering? Find out when March of the Machine launches digitally on Magic Online and MTG Arena on April 18th and lands in stores on April 21st. However this epic war ends, the multiverse and all the people who live in it will be forever changed. Head to mtgstory.com to read more on the story for this set, and for more on Magic the Gathering, stick with IGN.